Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that all of you are good and safe and sound at home. Students, today we are going to deal with the grammar bookwork, that is on page number 164 and 165. It can be on page number 162 and 163, right? The exercise belongs to the present tense, right? So you need to check out on which page it is on your grammar book, right? Then after that you will start solving those exercises. No need to worry about if there is the pages are changed. You can look at this one lecture and copy from here, right? Okay, this one belongs to the previous one lectures about present tense, whole present tense. The first one exercise belongs to the first two tenses, which were present indefinite and present continuous tense. You need to think about it that in present tense, present indefinite and continuous tense talks about which one action, किसके बारे में बात करता है, किस action के बारे में बात करता है, and which helping verb or which thing we add with the form of verb, right? So I told you in present indefinite tense that actually talks about action that we do on daily basis, right? That can be a factual statement type, or it can be a daily basis routine or a habitual type activity, right? So in continuous tense, present continuous tense, that actually talks about an action that is going on at present time, right? So there are certain words which tell you that this one is the present continuous or present indefinite tense. So you are to use correct form of verb here. This one is the first one exercise on your book. You can copy from here if there is any confusion related to the page numbers, right? The first one is she loved her cat very much. You need to check out the whole sentence and check out if it is it belongs to the daily basis activity or the action that is going on, right? So you need to write here correct form of verb, right? Keeping in mind indefinite and continuous tense, right? She loved her cat very much. Now you are to write here S with the love, as it is telling you that it is talking about the action, the habitual one, right? The daily routine activity. So this one can be indefinite tense. You need to write S with the love. She loves her cat very much. Next one is he go to school every day. Every day is again telling you that it can be indefinite tense. So you need to write here es with go, because it's a third person singular, right? He goes to school every day. You need to cut or write here up there es with it. It rain at present. Now at present is telling you that the action can be like going on at present time, right? So it can be continuous tense, present continuous tense. You need to write here is raining by cutting this one. It is raining at present time. Next one is they take tea every morning. Every morning. Now look at this one word. It's telling you about the daily basis activity, right? So it is indefinite. You need to not change it. Why is it so? Because this one is the correct one. They take tea every morning. This will remain the same. Next one is good students always work hard. Now this one is again the factual statement type, right? So always work hard is telling you that this one is statement type, the habitual one, the daily basis activity. So this one is the fact. Actually you need to not change this one, right? This will remain the same. Indefinite tense, good students always work hard. Next one is the earth revolve around the sun. This is fact, right? So facts can be in indefinite form, indefinite में लिखे जाते हैं, right? So the earth, this one is the singular. You need to write here S with it, revolves around the sun. Next one is she learned French at present. Now this one is telling you at present is actually telling you that something is going on. So you need to write here, cut this one learn, and write here is learning. She is learning French at present. Next is they not do their work regularly. Now again regularly is telling you about the indefinite one, the routine one activity. You need to cut this one and write here, they do not do their work regularly. Do not do. Next is Shahida sing a sad song today. Now here you need to write here is singing by cutting this one. Sing is singing because it's continuous tense, right? This one statement is telling you that it's a continuous tense. They always come back home late. Now this one is the, right one. Why is it so? Because it's telling you about the habit or daily basis activity. So it will remain the same. Come will remain the same. She speak English now. Now this one you are to write, now is telling you about the continuity of something. So you need to cut this one, speak, and write here is speaking. She is speaking English now. She speak English quite well. Now quite well is actually, telling you here that something happens on daily basis, right? Usually it can be. So you need to write s with it. This is the third person singular. In present indefinite tense, as I told you that we need to write here s or es, the third person singulars. She speaks English quite well. Next one is the baby cry for milk now. Now again, this one statement is telling you about the continuity of something, right? So you need to cut this one and write here is crying. The baby is crying for milk now. They go to sleep at 10. It will remain the same because this one is telling you about, the daily activity. So you don't need to change this one. They go to sleep at 10. This will remain the same. Last one is he not keep me waiting. So this one actually telling you about the daily basis activity or routine activity. So you need to write here, make it negative of present indefinite tense. So he is the third person singular. You need to write here does with it, right? Because it's negative one. He does not keep me waiting, right? All right, students, come on the next one exercise that belongs to the perfect tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense, right? I told you that in present perfect tense, the perfect one actually talks about an action that started in the past and recently completed at present time. There can be, usage of already. This one word can be in your sentence, right? That can tell you that it can be a perfect tense. And the second one is present perfect continuous tense, that it talks about an action that started in the past and still continue at present time, right? It also talks about the time duration is mentioned in the present perfect continuous tense, right? So we use there since and for in this sentence. The first one sentence in that exercise that belongs to the present perfect and present perfect continuous. I already take 3 cups of coffee. Now already, here you can see this is telling you that it can be present perfect tense. You need to write use has, have with the third form of verb, right? So cut this one, take, and write here I have already taken 3 cups of tea. I have already taken, right? Next one is I not see you since morning. Now since is telling you about the time period which we use in present perfect continuous tense, right? So you need to cut this one and write here I have not been seeing you since Monday. Third one is my brother not write to me for 10 years. Again, this one time duration, time period is telling you that it can be a perfect present perfect continuous tense. My brother, you need to cut here this one and write here my brother has not been writing to me for 10 years. Next one is she learned French for over 2 years. Now here 2 years again, time duration. She has been learning, cut this one, she has been learning French for over 2 years. The book lie on the table for weeks. Now here cut this one and write here the book has been lying on the table for weeks. The sixth one is he not speak to me since March. Again, the time period mentioned here, you need to write or convert this one into present perfect continuous tense. He has not been speaking, cut this one, not speak, and write here has not been speaking to me since March. She sleeps since morning. Again, time period mentioned here. She you are to cut sleep and write here, she has been sleeping since morning. How long you wait here. Now again, this one you need to change into present perfect continuous tense. It's telling you about, asking you about the time period. So this is the interrogative sentence like, how long have you been waiting here? You need to write like this. How long have you been waiting here? Here is, you need to write here. Okay, fine. Next one is, he stand in the sun for an hour. Again, time period. He stand, you need to cut here. Stand, you need to cut here, and he has been standing in the sun for an hour. She worked in this office for 7 years. She has been working. Why is it so? Because the time period mentioned again. She has been working in this office for 7 years. Next one is, they not eat anything since morning. Again, time. They have not been eating anything since morning. They already do their home tasks. They have, again, I told you that it can be, this one word can be in the sentence, and it can tell you that it's a present perfect tense, right? So you need to change this one into present perfect tense. They have already done their home task. I already post the letter. Cut this one, post, and write here, I have already posted the letter. I have already posted the letter. The fire burned at night. This one is a simple perfect tense, right? Present perfect tense. It's not telling you about, time duration. The fire has burnt at night. You rest since morning. You have been resting since morning. The time is mentioned here. You need to change, this one form of verb by, putting there have been with first form and ing, right? Present perfect continuous tense. You have been resting since morning. So this was all about, exercises of use of correct form of verb on your grammar book, students. I hope that all of the points are clear. You need to copy from here, right? There can be, change in the page numbers, so you can copy from here. This is your diary for today. Complete the task on grammar book, page number 164 and 165. It can be 162 and 163. Right? Revise whole present tense as well. You need to revise or recall the present tense, and after that solve this exercise on your grammar book by using pencil or pen, right? Thank you very much.